Hello, Conscious Creation with Cassandra. I suppose I should talk about this. Manifestation. Hi, my name is... What? My name is Cassandra. Welcome to my channel. Manifestation. Let me tell you about manifestation. It really is quite simple. You can do, be, have anything. Except it takes a little bit of time, right? And effort. So if you were to pick one thing that is extremely important in your life that you want to either excel at, be, do, have, let's stick with this one thing we have in our mind. Okay? So we're envisioning the goal line as X. I'm going to refer to X as the thing that you want. The finish line is X. But right now, you are not at X. You are at, let's say you're at U. This is just arbitrary, okay? You're at U and you want to be at X. And so you know that you have some work to do to get to X. It's not like you can wake up tomorrow and be, have, do the thing that you are going after. It doesn't happen that fast, right? It takes a little bit of time to have things align. So let's say you made a decision that X is everything that you want. And you start working your way from you towards this X, right? Essentially, what you are doing when you are manifesting is you energetically, and by that I mean vibrationally, and by that I mean the thoughts in your head that make you feel things in your body are aligned with X. They're as if you already have or do X. Even though you are at U, you know that X is coming. That's a tangent. The knowing is also really important. Believing and knowing, when you know X is going to happen, then it's only a matter of time, correct? If you're uncertain of X, or your ability to have X, or your ability to do X, there will be doubt, which makes the whole equation unclear. You're adding a factor of doubt. So you're putting some of your energy into doubt, and you're putting a lot of your energy into X. This is not congruent. This is how manifestation takes longer, because there is the doubt, because there's another variable other than X. So when you have the knowing that X will happen, it already exists, it's just a matter of time, then you become aligned with that outcome. So place yourself at X, at having X, at doing X, at being X, and live your life as if X is already there. Essentially what you're doing is, even though you are at U and you have a few stepping stones to get to X, you are prepping yourself mentally, physically, energetically to be at X. So that when X becomes, you are ready to greet it. And that's the thing. If the universe were to drop to you tomorrow X, would you be able to handle it? Would you be able to wrap your brain around all those changes so fast? No, right? I mean, maybe yes, if you're superhuman. But because we have time on our hands, and the way manifestation works is it takes some time, we can manifest faster by being as much as possible in the energy of X. So as you're going through the steps, some time passes and you have gone to the next level and you're at V and you're like, oh, this feels so good, right? Then some time passes and you're still putting all your energy at X, and you get to level W. You feel great, right? And you know that X is right around the corner. You know it's coming, right? It's only a matter of time. And that knowing puts you in that energetical frequency that what you want, X, is not only out there, but is equal to you. So another way of imagining it is, let's say you're a human being, you're looking up at the stars. Every star is a different probability, opportunity for you, right? So let's say one star is you become a teacher. Another star is that you become a bodybuilder. And another star is that you become a champion athlete, etc., etc. So out of all of the unlimited options, out of the infinite stars and options you have, let's say you pick one and you're like, this is what I want. This is what I see myself doing for the rest of my life. This is where I'm going. This is what I want. That's my X. That's my star. So what you're doing when you're manifesting is you're making that star so big, it blocks out all the other stars. It makes that star so loud that all the other stars diminish. With the knowing, then that star is ginormous. With the knowing that that star is you. It's so big that it meets you. And that's what I mean by equaling, is that if we concentrate on other stars like the ballerina star or the working at this corporation star, and we're not certain which one we're choosing, then it's a matter of probability. It's a matter of which one will happen, which one you put your energy into. Also, bad energy is important because we are also putting that into things, just as a side note. But, perfect scenario. You are interested in manifesting X. You put all your energy into that star, and that star starts to grow bigger. And as you walk from your U to your V, then that star is getting also bigger and closer to you. Essentially what you're doing is you're meeting in the middle, right? Or you are aligning yourself to be in vibrational match for X to happen. So as I mentioned earlier, if you were in a position of X just happening overnight, would we be able to handle that kind of change? All of a sudden, you had to upgrade your life like tenfold overnight. That's too drastic of a change for us overnight. That's why we have time. And we could use that time to our advantage based off of where we're placing our energy. Manifestation happens faster if we are certain about what outcome we want. We are certain about it happening and it being possible for us. That's where coaching comes in. And the only place we place our energy is on X happening at some point. It's definitely going to happen. It's just a matter of time. The more energy you spent at that vibration, that X is a given, it's just a matter of time, the quicker you manifest. Like I mentioned previously, if there's any doubt, any indecision, any uncertainty if X is really what you want, then the probability is no longer 100%. It's a little less, right? And that energy, that pull, that alignment is not perfect. So you are training yourself from U to V, you gain new skills. From V to W, you've gained other skills. You moved up in the world. Something's changed about you. You have grown, you have learned, right? And then there's the W to X. And through that progression of those letters, through that progression of those levels, you have evolved and learned. And now, when you're at W or right on the cusp of X, who you are because of the experiences through those letters will match to X, and you will get, be, do X much faster. And X will come to you faster because all your energy was on the certainty of it happening. So yeah, I hope that helps. I hope my ABCs and my analogy to the stars has helped you understand manifestation and probabilities of outcomes in your life. All right, toodaloo. Oh my goodness, I had a realization this morning that I had to share. If you've ever seen the episode of Rick and Morty, apparently it is called A Wrinkle in Time, where every time they get uncertain, their reality doubles. And in order for them to bring all their realities to align back to one single possibility or their one reality, they have to be certain, and then they zap back into one reality. So that's pretty much relatable to what I was discussing, in that when we have doubt and we have uncertainty, we create more possibilities in the quantum realm than when we are certain about an outcome. So if there are possibilities in the quantum realm and you have uncertainties, kind of imagine it like the episode where every time they're uncertain about something, it doubles their possibilities of what's probable or what could happen. Yeah, so just something to think about. Toodaloo.